Welcome back to Fire Emblem Heroes. Today we'll be doing a summoning session on the legendary Corrin banner, as well as picking up a couple of free summons that we got lying around. Not this one or this one, but yeah. We'll be spending about 200 orbs. By the time this is uploaded, the banner would have already been over. So yeah. My goal is, as always, to get merges for my mythics and hopefully picked up a Brahmon and a Corrin. Corrin especially because I don't really have a good legendary unit for wind season and she fits my playstyle, so let's begin. At first we're as always gonna go full circles just because it's better orb value. So we'll start with this blue orb right here. Yeah, so we got a Robin. The splendid units always throw me off. I'm like, I forget about him and I end up thinking it's gonna be something else. But yeah, so Corrin is a pretty cool unit. I like her overall design, the Norian armor on her, as well as her kit, giving her a unique defensive special. Defensive specials are very seldom used, if ever. The only one that is used with any level of consistency is Miracle, and that's just like to survive a hit. Usually like broadly fans units tend to carry Miracle if they can do enough splash damage. And sometimes you'll see like full Miracle defense teams, although that's rare. But Tracier is another unit that will carry Miracle just so make sure she survives and spreads panic. Oh, Mustafa. I think this is the second Mustafa I got it. And I didn't take care of this. Oh boy. Let me take care of this and we'll be right back. And we're back. Okay, so we clear our barracks. Plenty of enough so we don't have to worry. So yeah, again, Corrin, Negating Fang, one of those very special, unique defensive specials. Although, unlike Fjorm's Ice Mirror, Corrin's is more universally useful. Like, Ice Mirror is really good for Fjorm, and I mean, I don't use it on her when I do Aether raids on this account, on this main account, but whenever I use it on my other account, I always run her with Ice Mirror, and I run her with Ice Mirror and with Brave Lucina support, so she gets hit by range units, she procs it, she hits back, and by the time she gets hit again, she'll have it ready again. So it's really good if you like to use it in that kind of sense. But yeah, Shell Pulse, of course, is just to get Negating Fang ready turn 1. Although there are other ways to do that. Mainly Times Pulse and Quicken Pulse, or Time Pulse and a unit pulsing her down. And that will allow you to run a different kind of B slot. Although remember that Shield Pulse does give you that extra 5 damage reduction, so it's good on that end. Alright, so let's continue. Doesn't look like they want to give me a lot of colorless, so let's just see what we get then. Thea, Shana's older brother. And by brother I mean sister. So yeah, last night we got the trailer for the new Dancers banner, and it's a genealogy banner. We're getting duo Sigrin and Deerdrop as a cavalry range Red Tome cavalry dancer, which is very interesting. It's our first cavalry dancer in the game. And as their dual assist skills, they have reposition, a reposition that can work on up to 2 units at once. So it's very interesting. Like, there are a couple of combinations you can do with that, like position yourself in front of a unit, reposition them in front of you, then they move and attack something, and then you move and you can dance them, and then they can move again. So it gives you a little bit more of a how do I say this, options with your units. And nothing here. It gives you a little more options, which again, more options is never a bad thing. And it refreshes every odd number turn if you used it. So if you don't use it, then you can use an even number turn, and then it will go. You can use it again on the next turn because it's an odd number turn. But yeah, as far as unit goes, the big problem I have with him is that he has really high attack, which is a good thing, but it just makes him very easily baitable, and he has no speed. He has no speed and no defense, so he's very frail. He has good res and, of course, really high attack, but those defenses and speed are just very awful. So, on that sense, you'll have to pair him up with like defense boosting legendaries if you want to put him in Aether race. For like, say you wanted to put him in Astra season, you'll have to run double thrust here. Double thrust here to give you those 10 defense points, and he brings his defense. I think he has like 18 defense, so it will bring it up to 28. Not very high, but it is. That's all you're gonna get out of him. As for everybody else, the 4-star focus is Lacus's, and she's a dagger unit. Pretty decent one at that too. Her weapon is if she attacks something that can double her, she cuts the damage of the first attack by 50%, which is a little weird of a weapon. So you want to get double, but you obviously don't want to get hit by the second hit. So means you're not going to be wanting to run a impact skill, because that stops the double. So you won't get double. So on the first hit, you won't get the damage reduction. But it's basically you want to be fast enough or have a way to double the enemy. At the same time, you want them to be able to double you. So it's very odd, because you obviously don't want to get hit by the second hit, because you're going to take full damage from the second hit. But you want to kill the enemy. You might need to double the enemy in order to kill them. So you need to have a way to double, but not and get double at the same time. So like fighting something with like quick repose, vengeful fighter, or something that has a guaranteed follow-up attack and is slower than you. So the weapon is interesting, but I don't know how well it's gonna be in actual practice. While so like, oh, and it also, oh, we got Fallen Ike. Cool. I don't have a Fallen Ike. And this is A plus defense Fallen Ike. Okay, plus A plus defense minus HP. Not bad. Minus HP just means he gets panic easier. I mean, panic is what he wants, so. Alright, so we got our first 5-star of the day. But yeah, as I was saying, the weapon also has a HP requirement of being above 50% HP, which means you cannot use it with Brush Assault to guarantee a follow-up for yourself. So, I mean, it has to be tested to see exactly how it works, because, I don't know, it's a little weird of a weapon. Like, you need to get double in order to reduce the first hit, but you obviously don't want to get double because you want to take as little damage as possible. It's kind of like Summer Mia. Like, Summer Mia takes 80% less than on her first hit. The difference is that Summer Mia has the speed to just outspeed pretty much whatever she wants to outspeed. And you can boost her speed even higher, and she doesn't have to care about getting doubled. So, alright, so we only got one unit out of this. And like I said, we're not getting a lot of colorless, so that's why I don't want to like snipe, because sniping by single is just not. Sniping on a single orb is just very bad. Not a good value. But yeah, like me, I can just straight up W. Oh, we got Legendary Erica. Another merge for mine. Or attack speed solo. This is a minus def plus stress. The one I have is a plus def, I believe. So yeah, she does have attack speed solo. And I believe there's this a unit that I have with attack speed solo 4, or is it attack speed push 4? No, it's attack speed push because it's burning. Niles. Should I quit or should I keep someone? Let's finish the circle. There's no pity rate, but whatever. So yeah. And then we have so that's Lacus's as a dagger, flying dagger, I believe. Then we also have, what is her name? Ethelyn. Ethelyn is a green, no. Is Ethelyn the color one? I know it's a green unit, but I think it's actually Lacus's that is a green dagger flyer. And Ethelyn is a archer. I think a colorless archer. Because she has, or a colorless dagger. Can't remember. Anyway, she also has an inherited weapon that hers is a little different. It's very similar to Nagi. Yeah, see, I only keep getting one orb. Very similar to Nagi, that it cuts down the damage of specials and AoEs by 80%. So, on that sense, it's a really good tanking weapon. Especially because AoE specials are so common on AR or pre-charged specials. And having the ability to cut down the power on those is always a good thing. Like, you don't want to actually get hit by that many specials. So, it is a pretty good weapon. And that's the thing, one thing that we've been seeing lately, especially like on free-to-play units like Tempest Trials, especially Tempest Trials mostly, units that are coming with these seasonal banners. They all come with one of those seasonal weapons, and a lot of these seasonal weapons are really good. Like, I know people have been complaining that we keep getting like the same skills for fodder on these units, on these free Tempest Trials units, but I think they're missing the point, because we're getting really good weapons on these free-to-play units, on these Tempest Trials units that you can just fodder off. Like, yeah, they're not giving you, they may give you like repeat skills. Like, I believe we're getting a death opening with Eldigan, and we already had a defense opening from what's his name? Cormac? Yeah, Cormac. We wanna go, which way we wanna go? We'll go this way. But yeah, defense opening on Cormac, we're getting defense opening. So we're getting like more than one unit with the same skills, and I know some people like to complain about that kind of stuff. Like, for me, it's like, if the unit has good stats, or if they have a good inheritable weapon, that's all we need. I mean, you want a good stats if you want to build them up for like arena and stuff, or for to be a main core unit of your Aether race team. Like, for example, Itsuki, that I made a core unit of my Aether team. Or just want a really cool inheritable weapon that you can just pass off to other units. Like, what's the green axe unit that we got last time? Bartos, I think his name is. That's the broom, the push broom, as an axe. So that's a really good weapon for that I'm planning to give my Echidna, which is now +9. So I just need to merge the last copy. But originally was going with a +res Echidna, but I might be switching to a +speed Echidna, since with that weapon she'll get basically a lull on her weapon. Which means of -5 attack and -5 defense. Man, only one colorless per batch. That is really... Yeah, that would have been really, really terrible if I was trying to snipe. Like, a single unit. Really terrible ore value. But yeah, I think it's like a splashy buckler or something like that. But yeah, it has a -5 attack and -5 defense. So -5 attack and -5 defense is basically +5 attack and +5 def and res. That's literally what it translates to, which is pretty good. Weapon for tanking plus the law means that you're getting rid of their buffs. So, oh, we got Julia. So this makes my Julia +2 or +3. I already have her a plus attack, so it doesn't really matter what her stats are. Although plus speed, for plus speed is just, there is a way to invest in Julia to get, as with a plus speed Julia, to get her like to consistently double, but you need like to go full on, you need to go like high merges for that to happen. So like if you guys wanna see a high investment Julia for that is built on speed, like check out Julia's channel. She usually uses Julia's and Julia's, all of them, on her iterate. So, and she has a really good one with plus speed, and I think like attack speed push 4 or something like that. But yeah, like I have mine at plus attacks. I'm planning on keeping her like that. Alright, so until I get the next 5-star, and that's it. This is where I'll finish this summoning session. But yeah, so really good inheritable weapons that we've been getting. Units with good stat spread, like what's his name, Jorge or George. He has a really good stat spread. Like his speed is still really bad, but his defenses are really good, and his weapon is really good for both himself and as a support weapon, just because he has the within 2 spaces condition, similar to like Kiria and other units. So next month is finally the long-awaited Astra Mythic. I mean, it kind of has to be. Like, I don't think they'll shaft us again and give us another defensive mythic or another light mythic. So it kind of has to be the Astra Mythic that everybody's been waiting for. And I just want to say, like, keep your expectations in check. It's most likely they want to keep Astra the way it is. They just don't want to give you, they want to give you offensive units or units that can fight, as opposed to support units, which is what Light is, like Masmela with her isolation, Peony as a dancer, Air as a pseudo healer. So they want Astra to be like combat focus units, like Naga, which has the, if she's adjacent or which in 2 spaces of units with dragon effectiveness, she gets X amount of stats. And you have Altina with a dual phase brave weapon. So just expect a unit that is more along that type for next month's Astra. Do not expect like Plumeria or units like that. Like, do not expect a dancer. Like, do not expect a dancer. Do not expect a healer. Do not expect a support unit of any kind. Expect a combat-oriented unit, because I believe that is the way they want to separate the seasons. I gotta say, this is one of my favorite Splendid heroes. Like, I actually like the whole, it's like a fruit. She looks like a fruit, like a orange, tangerine, or a mandarin. Very reminds me of fruit for some reason. So, hey, look, 2 colorless. But yeah, so that should be the mythic of next month. We shouldn't be getting any regular banners around this time frame, because this is when we start to get a lot of the special banners. The next one is Halloween, and then Halloween comes Christmas and Christmas New Year's. And I believe in all the time frame, yes, we got the Corrin. Cool. We did not waste our one chance of getting her. Please don't be minus speed. Don't be minus speed. I think minus speed is the worst IB for her. Okay. Minus attack is also not that great, but minus speed I think is the worst for her. Minus attack is actually not that great, just because of her special is Dragon Fang. like is the same as Dragon Fang, or I guess Dragon Gaze. Boost attack damage by 30% of units. Yeah, see, boost damage of units next attack by 30% of units attack. So it's Dragon Gaze, which is, or no, actually, then it's Dragon Fang, and the other one is what? Dragon Claw. I think it's Dragon Claw then. But yeah, so her special is really good. We're definitely putting her to use on next wind season, especially if it coincides when she's a bonus unit. So yeah, let's finish this circle and call it a day. Oh well, we'll summon on all the other banners that we haven't summoned on, just to see what we get. Soren. So yeah, we should only be getting one more like new heroes banner this year. That advances the story. And it should be mostly just special banners, special hero banners from here on. Alright, can we get one last unit? Another Fallen Knight? No, it's just Corrin. The male one, not the good one. Alright, so let's summon on all of these things that we haven't summoned on. Redeem on this, and green, blue, green, colorless, blue, red. Green. Veronica! And it's a fate. A divine dragon or giant chicken, which should be due for a refine. Alright, let's redeem this. I guess there's 2 reds, so we'll go red. I don't actually have an Eldigan yet, so I will not mind one for collection purposes, but I would prefer Sigurd. Or an Athena that I hope there's a splendid hero, just so they can change her eyes. Her eyes are really, really weird. Like, I don't mind like big eyes, but her eyes, the shape of her are just really weird. Plus she has really good stats, so as a unit she is a pretty decent unit. Julia is not here. We'll go Sigurd then. Second try as Sigurd. Sigurd is on 2 banners simultaneously. And we got his less useful son. And we'll summon for, I guess we'll go red, colorless green. Yeah, we'll just keep summoning on red units. No, all of them have been 3 stars. And we get Sida, officially now pronounced Sida, even though it's supposed to be Shida. And I believe that's the last one, right? Alright. So that is it for this summoning session. We didn't get a lot of stuff, so obtain on reverse order. Well, rarity obtain reverse order. So this is what we got. We got Corrin, Julia, Erica, and Fallen Ike. Not a bad haul. We didn't get any blues, which... Wait, we got Julia. What am I talking about? We didn't get any greens, is what I meant to say. But yeah, overall, pretty good. Next Aether race season is gonna be the Brave Heroes. Here they are, all of them in their beautiful artwork. Most likely, I'm gonna be using Edelgard And stay tuned because I might go with the Edelgard defense team again. Use all 3 Edelgards on defense. Not all 6 Edelgards because I still want to have damage point reduction. So it will probably be like all 3 Brave Edelgards. Depending on if it's still fire season next. If it's still a fire next season, then I might go with 3 Edelgards and Legendary Edelgard. And maybe like, I don't know, 2 Peonies or 2 Trasiers. Probably 2 Trasiers because it's her bonus season. So I'll put them all on defense. I'll lock the team. And then I'll re-bless one for Astra, and I'll use one of them on offense. I might use Dimitri on offense. I might also use Claude on offense. Lycidia is just for offense. She's a lot more difficult to use. Like if I had the special spiral set, then that would have been better because you just do the same thing you do with Ophelia, just kill things. But yeah, I'll definitely be having fun next season with the Brave Heroes. Alright, and with that being said, that concludes this summoning section. I'll thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye.